getting thinner. Waitresses took me up with my lunch and my dinner. I knew every face in the place in the valley, and when I'm out of cash I put my hash browns on my tally. Or they shout me, they wanna know about the shenanigans. It's a dull day without me, yo, like Joe Cocker. When I wake up I'm a shocker. Pass on the latte, they know I like a mocker. In this Mecca's neck of the woods I get respected, and one thing I know is that it's good to be connected. Everywhere I go I get discounted clothes, free entry at shows for me and all my bros and sisters. I rap the tongue twisters, and if you don't like it you can come and kiss this, cause I'll be doing it while you're still fucking around. They call me lucky like I found 20 bucks on the ground. I've got the hook up that always comes through. You gotta stay connected to the mad, mad crew. I've got the hook up that always comes through. You gotta stay connected to the mad, mad crew.
Break out the bag, bring it back to the bucket. Better get a bit of credit cause I never said. Chopping up your nugget, cutting beats on the regular, coughing up chunks and delete all competitors. Bullshit, I said it's the full clique. I hang with the cool kids that I went to school with.
Some get pregnant,
the group gets bigger. I figured that the family will grow, but I'm happy to deliver. Break beats, not babies, and make these rhythms.
plays these joints
From an opera to win 'em, all the women in the area make some noise every time I kick a rap with the Valley Trash Boys. So fuck toys and bullshit artists, cause double hats knows home's where the heart is.
spark this ism
With my closest mates, we roasted fate with rose in the pineapple state. Ate marijuana cake for breakfast to wreck this MC. Collectors of resin and readily fingers out of buttery, stone utterly immaculate, and suddenly I come back to it.
We got the hook up that always comes through. You gotta stay connected to the mad, mad crew. We got the hook up that always comes through. You gotta stay connected to the mad, mad crew. Sharp like a thistle and I whistle like a skunk. Here's all this, a man standing here is my blood. He's the Butterfinger boys, and to tell you what's up. Anton to the M song, like I'm on. So they're cracking here, I'm splatter and clear. Got your head rocking like a shadow of Bonnier. Ginger buck, come here, let us all good, still roll in the heart.
The Kingswood?
Hanging for a hit of this shit we're cooking up. I'm on it like a comet, so I keep you looking up. Tonight we're rolling dice, so it's time I shook 'em up. I always liked it on the mic, so it's time I took it up as a profession. And I'm guessing it's a natural progression from here to fame, but the game is a messing with my head. Better off dead? No, I think not, cause look what I've got. Somebody just farted. Topics are retarded, but I keep that remains uncharted. Look on how they're following me now. If you're there, I'm taking you out. Wallabies, cows, and the kids live as part of the trip on the shit, you kids. All of you clowns, wanting it down. I'm doing the rounds for dollars and pounds. You hollering out, you close them out. Damn, I know you're holding me down. Brothers are out of order, so I think I oughta blow you out the water like submarines. You understand if you listen to the lyrics that I'm spitting, while my shit keeps hitting like tambourines. And there will be no excuses to deny the truth is we got more juices than mandarins, tangerines. And now we're put together, down for whatever, it's the band of your dreams. Pick a style, any style, and I bet I'll show you how to rock it. Light up your face like the clock was in a power socket. And I just shocked the with 40 volts of raw electricity, and now you're bolting for the door. You know me and leave your soul just hardcore rehearsing. I'm well, I mean well, hell, I mean a well-versed man in the art of kicking it in public. Don't even start what you've written will suck dick. And I can tell it from here, what I'm smelling is fear. So let me spell it out, don't yell in my ear. I'm right here and you're talking shit anyway. And we'll burn his to be earnest like Hemingway. You say I might as well, but I need to teach a lesson. If you bite my style, I'ma give you indigestion. So let me interject with a suggestion. Want some respect, use your intellect and speak with introspection. Every time I miss the bus, I'm late for a test. Every time I'm reincarnated, it's in the lowest form. I leave my window open every time there is a storm. Every time I have a hangover, I have to go to work. Every time I masturbate, dry it tends to hurt. Every time I pat a dog, he bites me on the hand. Every time I talk to aliens, they don't understand. Every time I skate, I get another bruise. Every time I get drunk, I vomit on my shoes. Every time I scratch, the needle jumps. Every time I drink milk, it comes out in lumps. Every time I freestyle, I just talk shit. Every time I catch the bus, there's nowhere to sit. Every time I catch a train, I'm asking for a ticket. Every time I'm batting cricket, first ball takes a wicket. Every time I'm drunk at a party in a toga, I pull a damn hamstring to prove I do yoga. Every time I eat, I get a pain in my chest. Every time I think it's heartburn, it's cardiac arrest. Every time I make a call, waiting interrupts. Every time I dump a load at someone's house, it won't flush. Every time it won't flush, it's stained to ceramic. If you ever see me happy, it's because I'm manic. It comes out wrong. Every time I get raided, my prints are on the bomb. Every time I score, I get shitty leaf. I was living with another hoe until they heard me diss a cheat. But every time we smoke a joint, I end up with the roach. Every time we skip a sport, I get drilled by the coach. But every time I play footy, I get tackled in the dirt. And I crack another rib, and it really fucking hurts. Every time I brush my teeth to find another cavity. Every time I try to fly, I discover gravity. Every time I have a craving, I run out of food. Every time we spin the bottle, I'm the one who ends up nude. Every time I give a girl an orgasm, she fakes. Every time I jam it in, the condom breaks. Every time I gamble, I lose all my chips. And every time I eat all brand, I get the shits. But every time I shit, it takes about an hour, and there's never any paper, so I have to have a shower. But every time I shower, the towel's already wet. And it's not wet with water, but wet with cum and sweat. Every time I fuck the pubic hair to make myself attractive, my dick gets sore and I fuck like a spastic. Every time I write a Joke, people take me serious. Every time I go down on a girl, she's on a period. Every time I drive a car, a couple pull me over, but I say I'm someone else, and that I'm sober. Every blind date turns out to be mine. My looks are all I have, and that is why I mind. Every time I have the dream where I'm at the school dance, everyone is looking at me cause I don't have any pants. Then we play Biggie in the middle, I'm the pig. Every time we play Tiggy, I'm the one who's in. Every time I lick a toe to get what's on my tongue. Every time I see a killer bee, it's when I'm getting stung. Every time I play Scrabble, I make the word at. Every wet fart leaves a stain where I sat. Every time I fuck your mum, she wants it in the bum. And every time I'm done, it's not because I've come. Every time I crack into a chick, I pull my sack out. Every time I try to suck my dick, I pull my back out. Every time I catch a wave, I hit a coral reef. And every time I order vegetarian, I get beef. I get beef. A chick is not a vegetable. I get beef. A chick is not a vegetable. I see you in your office sending and receiving checks, but I know the quest for money comes from a quest for sex. So I cut to the chase and forgot about my job and decided to stay home with your mama on my knob. I can see you laughing, so I guess you think it's funny. But while you're getting drunk, I've been getting honey. And by tomorrow night you will be hungover and sick, and I'll be at my home with your mama on my dick. Your mama's on the top of my things to do list. Your mama's on the top of my things to do list. Your mama's on the top of my things to do list. Your mama's on the top of my things to do list. Thinking you're the man, well I am bringing news. Our manhood's being measured by the women that we choose, and you can earn respect if all you ever pick a slut. So I'll be staying home to let your mama suck my nuts. 'Cause your mama's on the top of my things to do list. Your mama's on the top of my things to do list. Your mama's on the top of my things to do list. Your mama's on the top of my things to do list. Eat more fruit, plant more trees, learn to shoot, travel overseas, watch the dog, read a book, find 3 Chinese recipes to cook, learn to waltz and speak Maltese, ferment to invent a better feta cheese. The highest they get is number 2, 'cause number 1 on my list of things to do is your mama. Your mama. Your mama. Your mama. She's always on top. 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 She's always on top.
In my dream I was a cop and I stopped to a rush and never met a whole more hardcore. So I freestyle, steam up the beamer and needed the mister. When she licked my coal and bring it down a crystal. Got another twister, I ain't like a twister. War on the floor with your mama and your sister. I don't even kiss her but she still let me fist her. I let her drive on pissed. Said
Hasta la vista.
to-do list.
religion been the cause of nearly all wars? A nation made of hatred is taken by force. Any place they can afford in the name of the Lord. And how to backpack or hijack a Concorde. There's a feud going on, and if you choose to fight in it, expect they're gonna lose all sight of your enlightenment. God and His will wouldn't have you hurt your enemies, because every kill takes it further from serenity. The penalty, never ever having tranquility. Every man and woman is born with the ability to fill in the gaps for themselves, for happiness dwells in the untapped wells of the heart of every human being, and it's been there from the start. No matter how stupid, no matter how smart, no matter what color or nationality, God lives within, or is it just me? Is it just me? Is it just me? He's the leader of the country, some kind of wiener. Voters must be drunk on funky comedina to be so confused about which policy to choose. Every time he makes a promise, I am honestly amused. He refuses to say sorry, and I worry that his views are lacking in courage and the money is abused. Full of half-truths and insincerity. Are we getting screwed, or is it just me? Do the days go faster? Nothing seemed to last as long as it did back when I was a kid. The world was infinite, every river was a sea, every second was a minute, or is it just me? But as the magic of Christmas had a big business, come and put an ad in the middle of your wish list, playing on your greed with the things you don't need, supersede the exquisite, or is it just me? But our models gotten skinnier in the new millennia. Their bodies are screaming, I suffer from bulimia. Looking like hell, but they tell themselves they yell again. I think a fucking elephant, but then a skeleton. Intelligent, yet they on a head trip. Girls are anorexic cause I think the world expects it. No matter how fat you're gonna be naturally, individuality is the key that'll set your mind free. Just me.